What's up guys, Quantum Light here, and as you can see, we're going to be doing another deck profile, and this time it is on my Shark deck. Now, the reason why I sound so excited is because, my god, guys, this deck right here, these little guys right here, why are they not meta? Like, they're at least tier 3 potential. Konami, my god, seriously, stop focusing on mermails, start focusing on sharks right here. I mean, my god, these guys they're fun. They're like, I can't stress that enough. They're so much fun. That's why I'm so excited to have you guys check out this deck profile. Now, this is where I'm gonna be a little sad now because, well, apparently these guys have been, you know, I know that sounds pretty gimmicky and everything, but okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, we already know that that sharks are being used in they were used in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal anime as well as the manga, because the main character, lo and behold, he's called Shark. Now, the deck, before it was called Banished Sharks, that's when it was called. Now they're just straight up sharks in general. Like, they don't even need to banish anything. So now it's all about them level 3s, level 4s, a little bit of a rank 5 thing going on over here as well. Now, they didn't really see that much play, if at all, at least as far as I'm concerned. But I decided to take up the mantle of sharks over here, and they're really, really fun. And, well, what more can I say? They can really hold their own. They're a lot of fun. They do require some banishing, level manipulation. They have everything over here. They even have their own searcher and summoner over here. So, without further ado, let's get started. Already, we're running 3 wind-up sharks. May not be part of the shark archetype, because it's a wind-up, but even so, it's got shark in its name. It still fits under the category, as well as its level manipulation. It can go for a rank 5 over here, whether it's Volcasaurus or Crystal Lance or Crystal Zero. I forgot which one. I think it's Crystal Lance. And if not, you can just go for a rank 4. And speaking of rank 4s, we're running 2 Exceeds Remoras. Like, this right here can easily get into Shark Drake, which is probably one of the least favorited, although it is the boss monster of this deck. It is the least favorite extra deck monster in the deck, but Exceeds Remora can actually make it happen, and that's why I'm running it 2. I might drop it to 1, but I'm no longer running the deck anymore, so I'll let you guys decide for that amongst yourselves if you decide to run the deck. Special summoners over here, we got 3 silent anglers. If you got a water monster already out on the field, you can special summon this guy out, and if you do, you can special summon monsters from your hand for the rest of the turn. This is actually really good because this is one of the things that sharks tend to lack, and a lot of level 4 heavy decks, they rely on another summoner. So in order to go out for those rank 4 plays, you got a silent angler. And speaking of summoners as well, to go along with Angler, we got a Butaniful Princess. Butaniful actually. This is the one that special summons from the deck. It's also because we're running 3 of them, it's also mandatory to be running the 1-for-1. We also got the Searcher over here, which is Mermaid Shark. Now, the only complaint I have about this card is that it's not level 3 or level 4. But, you know, they could have done worse. Konami could have done worse. They could have made this level 5 and said, oh, you'll search for this if you tribute someone. Like, no, fuck that. But even so, I really, really like its searchability. Just by searching for a level 3, 4, or 5. Like, yes, even a level 5 fish type monster from the deck. I cannot stretch that enough, how bizarre it is. Okay, we got the top deck over here, which is Double Fin Shark. Once it's normal summon, target 1 level 3 or 4. Mainly level 4, because what are you going to need level 3 for? Because although I do admit this deck can go into synchro summon plays, but I prefer the Exceed version, and this is actually really good for what it is. Not to mention the fact that there's not really that many water type synchros out there, which is perfect for rank 4s in this scenario here. You can easily go into a 1-to-1 with this, because once it's normal summon, you can revive level 4 water fish type monster from the graveyard. And then you can just overlay it for a rank 4, namely 101 to end the duel. Alright, we got the level manipulator of the deck. See, this deck's got everything. Like, if only Gaga guys took a page out of this deck's book, you know. So yeah, up to twice per turn. Okay, not just once per turn, but up to twice per turn. Target 1 fish type monster on the field and manipulate its level once or twice. You know, up or down by 1. Even himself, he can be he's a target as well, so you can go for a level 5, even as well as another level 5, and just overlay for rank 5, you know. Next, we got the one Aqua Spirit. I might bump this one to 2 if I decide to continue testing with this deck. But I think the 1 is already good enough. Because you really don't want to banish any of the level 4 guys over here. Maybe Mermaid Shark, because Princess will just... she's already going to be banished anyway, so there's really no point for that. But any of these other guys, if you don't really want to go into them, then... Because a lot of them are trying to be food for a double fin shark. Haha, lol, pun. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, you don't really want to do too much of that, which is why the one Aqua Spirit is good enough. Also, just to get from the graveyard as well, we're running 2 salvage. Very fun place right here. This is probably like the main strategy over here, aside from Shark Drake. You got the creature swaps, which I'll get to on later on, although it's pretty obvious. 3 MSTs, Foolish Burial, 1 for 1 for Princess, Regeki, Snatch Steal, Book of Moon, Compulse. Right here, this is actually, I could not even find this in my stash of cards. I could not find this for the life of me. So yeah, 2 Fish Depth Charge, which is awesome in this deck. And I really like using it in turn 1 on Mermaid Shark. Or even on Wind Up Shark. Because a lot of them you want to get to the grave so they can be a lot quicker, so you can go for a double shark play. Yeah, just tribute a fish type monster from the field, target 1 card on the field, pop it, draw a card. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, 2 breakthrough skills. Like, although I have been finding myself swapping it out back and forth, either with breakthrough skill, with Venus Chain, or with Effect Veiler. There's really no wrong answer for this deck, because yeah, there really is no wrong answer for it. If you're running low on back row, either breakthrough or Venus Chain is good enough. But if you feel like you've got enough back row, you don't need to, you know, set. You rather just take your opponent by surprise. Then Effect Veiler is the way to go. After all, Veiler is my personal favorite. However, I am not above using Breakthrough or Venus Chain. And because this is still a rogue deck, we're running triple vanities, because this deck really needs the 3 vanities. I mean, yeah, it can special summon like hell, but there are times when it cannot. So therefore, you're gonna need to stop your opponent so you can, you can back yourself up. So the 3 vanities is the way to go. Next up, we're running with the extra deck. Not many rank 3s in here, I'll admit, because some of them are not even inherently summoned by the monsters themselves. At least not by these monsters, and which I'll get to later on. So just to clarify here, we're just running the 1 Nightmare Shark, Leviathan Dragon, 2 Acid Golems, which is the reason why I'm running the 2 Bahamut Sharks. I know I'm skipping ahead, so just keep in mind. Like I said, this is one of the 2 main plays aside from Shark Drake that I go into, which is seeing as how that this deck can already go into level 4 plays. And one of the things I forgot to mention about the deck itself is that it can be really restrictive. Okay, this is it has a couple limitations over here, meaning that you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. Sometimes you know, usually with water type monsters, so you just gotta leave it like that. That's like one of the very few similarities it has with Gaga guys. So yeah, might as well take advantage of that with Bahamut Shark. So with that being said, you can just detach, or even after you attack, you can still detach, bring out Acid Golem, and creature swap it, and just sit back and let it burn. It is actually one of my favorite plays. So yeah, that's what makes the deck a lot fun. Heartland Draco, Ragnar 0, might as well take advantage of it because it is a water type. Biz Dweller, probably like the first turn rank 4 I ever go into when I go turn 1, or not about to Bahamut. 101, Shark Drake, which is the boss monster of the deck. Volcasaurus, 94, Crystal 0. Full Armor Crystal 0 Lancer. Sorry, I actually got a lot of the names mixed up because I rarely go into these, like only when it's necessary. And the 1 Gaia Dragon for Volcasaurus. Alright guys, that just about does it. That is my Shark deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys at least try it out. Like, I really want this deck to at least see some play, even though I won't be the one to have it see any play, because like I said, I don't have the deck anymore. Like I said, I'm impatient. I'm a very impatient person, which is not to say that if this never comes over here, which it will. I just don't know when. But like I said, impatient. I have other decks to worry about. I have the meta to worry about. So with that being said, I'll let you guys take care of this if any of you guys want to do it. And that just about does it. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Lights out.